I'm gay.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
saying to
yeah.
Vis the other day, like, if I had a dictatorship, all deliveries would be made by large breed dogs. Vis,
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to be like just like whites or something.
no.
So
He
you
wants
get
to
Uber Eats and a
employ-
white guy delivers it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine too.
A dog is going to eat my lunch.
Yeah,
like
that's
is there a dog not eating my
Nah,
lunch
these are
protections on
well-trained
this order?
dogs. These are white
Alright.
dogs.
Yeah, these are
White
man's
dogs?
best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering, like, as a quick game, like, what would be the one thing that you guys would have in your dictatorship? And you can't make it like a racial quota of some kind or something like that.
Oh, I thought we're so we're not specifically delivering things.
Like a
it could
funny-
be anything in the
it could be
dictatorship.
A
anything.
funny answer, not like, you know,
Not a
kill
racist
all
answer, which
X
is funny.
people. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So I can't just say no Browns.
Well, you can say it, but it's not in the spirit of the game of like, oh, it wouldn't be funny if all the deliveries were made by like good boys, good dogs.
Yeah, okay.
But whatever. Nah, fuck it. Don't worry about the game.
No. I'm thinking of something.
Okay.
No, I would get all the most fantastic minds from all the parts of the
To
universe.
develop some sort of virus.
No, let me
that
finish.
targets-
Cutting me off.
Brown
Far out.
ray.
Can't even finish my thing. You've ruined it.
It's called the
No, I'm not saying it
microwave.
anymore.
gun. Sorry, no, go.
Try to get one idea out, and you're bringing it back to killing Browns. Far out.
I would never go.
Yeah.
What's your idea?
Anyway, my idea is
Mhm.
that I'll get all of the smartest people from
Smartest.
all around the world. All of the smartest people.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not doing it.
Only smartest people.
Anyway, I would get them to invent a time machine,
Uh-huh.
and then I would use the time machine to get every other smart person that ever existed, bring them all back, and then I'd get them to make a big scary monster out of like insects, and it would be like, I don't know, like 50 meters tall.
Okay.
And that's what I do.
What would you do with the giant monster? Just wreak
The
havoc?
giant monster, I think I just give him free will and see what happened.
So you're just gonna play God.
No. I'm not creating the universe. I'm just creating one giant 50-meter tall monster made of bugs. Probably all the gross bugs, cockroaches.
Yeah.
I just,
I love it. I love it because if you think about like all the famous dictators throughout history, you can probably like point to some actions and like, what is their legacy? It's like Hitler. What was he known for? Oh, he
being right.
He
painting.
brought Germany out of a recession.
Yeah, that's what he's known for.
Yeah, that's what he's known for. He's the greatest
How to
leader
bring
of all time.
Germany out of recession with one simple trick.
Yeah. Whoever kicked the Jews out of Spain and so on. What was
Did
Zenki
Hitler do
known
that?
for? No, that was a different guy.
Are you sure he didn't have a time machine?
Maybe. But what was Zenki known for? He made a giant bug monster.
Yeah,
I
huge swarm
I
of
think I'll make
flies
him
and
immortal. That's
cockroaches.
why I need. Yeah, I think I'll make an immortal bug monster. So once I'm dead, he will live.
It's immortal.
Like, my legacy will.
Yeah,
it's immortal. That's-
He would just make him
look,
immortal.
This is why I got all the most brilliant minds from every point in time in history.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can go to the future and find the big bug tech, and I can bring it back to now.
And the big immortal tech.
No, of course. They'll figure it out.
They already
All right,
have.
well-
It's in babies' foreskins.
I mean, I was making like a wholesome one, like a wholesome Reddit
Well, no,
answer, but that's
There's nothing. There's
What's
nothing
not wholesome
unwholesome
about a
about my big
giant
bug man.
plague creature. Yeah,
I gave him free will. He might be nice. I hope he's nice. Like,
Yeah.
I would
Bugs.
think that I would
Misunderstood.
being
instill.
nice.
If he is going to be like my son, I will instill good values in
you're gonna
him.
play catch with
Is
it?
he going to be like your son? I didn't realize that
I mean,
was part of it.
I'm going to raise him.
He's a bug.
He's going to be my bug man.
Yeah, but he's a bug.
No, he's made of bugs. He's like made of, like
So
a billion
he's like a
bugs
human
crawling
guy.
all over each other.
Yeah.
He's like Swamp Thing, but bugs.
Okay.
And 50 meters tall and has free will.
Why wouldn't he?
And he has no connection to the swamp. He doesn't care for the swamp other than maybe his free will drives him towards that passion.
When you
maybe
say
he
swamp, do
thinks
you
that,
mean like
like-
the country?
I mean,
mean,
like
Australia?
Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing is like a weird biological creature that loves a swamp.
Yeah.
My guy is like Swamp Thing in that he's like made of, bugs instead of made of the swamp. But he won't necessarily care about the swamp.
So okay.
Unless
but when you say
he
the
decides
swamp,
to.
he's not Swamp Thing. He's like Swamp Thing
He's
in that
bug.
he's
He's
like a
exactly
hive
like
mind.
Swamp Thing,
Yeah,
except he's made of bugs and doesn't love the swamp necessarily.
Okay. All right. I just, because he's not Swamp Thing, he has nothing to do with the swamp. I don't know why he would love the swamp.
I'm just saying
Swamp
he
is a
could love
different
the
guy.
swamp. He has free will. I'm not going to restrict him from loving the swamp.
You could have just said
Okay.
any character. Like he's like Batman, but he's nothing
Yeah,
like Batman.
Except Batman's not
like
made
Harry
up
Potter.
of like bats. Harry Potter's not made up. Like Swamp Thing is made up of the swamp. He's like
Okay.
he is the swamp. And
He's like
the
Sandman,
Bugman,
but he doesn't like
the
the desert.
Bugman is not.
Ah, yeah.
The Bugman is not like he's like a hive mind of bugs that congeal together to create the form of a 50 meter tall monster. That's what I'm saying.
What
It's
form is the monster? What shape is it? A human?
I would say humanoid.
a humanoid. Okay, so he has
Look,
a conception of compassion and like humanity, or is he just
No.
like bug brain, hive
He has
mind,
free will.
giant monster with free will?
Look, I'm going to raise the Bugman as good as I can. That's all I'm saying.
but that's going to
all
be
you
a
can
bug.
hope
It's like adopting a black child. Maybe he will be a horrible monster, but if
Yeah.
he has a good father figure, then he could be almost normal one day.
Okay, but I like genetically. I don't think having a good father factors in when he's a bug man.
You don't know that.
I guess not.
We haven't made him yet.
Yeah, real 50-foot tall
I'm
bug
not-
man has not been tried
look,
yet.
50 meters.
I'm not
Sorry.
getting 50 foot, get out of here. 50 meters, please. I'm not saying that like
Send him
he
back,
is
Leonardo
just
da
bugs.
Vinci.
Like this is why we need the scientists for the immortality and for the convincing these bugs. It's more like, I guess, like, I don't know how we're going to do it. Maybe there's a core. Maybe there's a core full of my blood inside of the bug man. And maybe I'm actually the bug man. But I'm immortal.
I mean,
and
it
this is
seems
this is the only way.
more interesting to me that you've invented immortality, but you've just used
No,
it
no,
for
no,
this
no,
bug
no,
man
shut up,
only.
Shut up for the bug man.
Only the bug man gets immortality. That's part of it.
Yeah, because you wouldn't
You
want to
could be
put all this
immortal.
effort in.
If you want it to be, you have the
The bug
technology.
man-
Yeah,
I don't want to be immortal.
Or is,
An
is it
immortal
only,
dictator.
I will live on through the bug man.
does it only work on bugs?
It
yeah.
only works on bugs. And
Yeah.
because I made it only work on bugs.
All right.
Yeah, no man should wield all this power, but a
I think
50
we gotta-
meter tall bug man,
I
yes.
should say
There's
it
too
only
many
works on this
details.
bug man. No. It's easy. It's just think of a big man.
Yeah, I
He's 50
get it.
meters tall. He's made of bugs.
Mhm.
I get it.
He's immortal. He has my blood inside of him as the core.
Yeah.
I will live on. Yeah. I will raise him good.
I
He'll
want
be,
to
he'll be
know.
a good boy.
I want to know what Vis's thing is.
No browns.
Yeah. All right.
Diddle-diddle-diddle.
He's getting rid of the color brown.
He's taking out the part of
Concept
his
of the colour
eyes
brown.
that can see brown.
Yeah. Is that the cones or is it the rods?
I don't know.
I got a rod for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
What if I told you I was 1% brown?
Never mind. You get the cone.
Okay. Yeah, correct.
No, say it.
I was going to say, all right, I'm imagining if this is the dictator, homosexuals will not be allowed to exist. But would you allow
Except for
homosexuality
this only.
exclusively for browns? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Or that.
Yeah, a
would-
slave and gay cast, yeah.
Are you asking Vis this question?
Slaving. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you would force them to be gay.
Yeah,
That's funny
if
to
you're
me.
not gay, you would be like sexuality tested. Your penis would be hooked up to electrodes, and
This seems very,
you would be forced to watch
It's like-
porn.
It's like
Very
the human
kinky.
centipede, but instead of
Yeah.
sewing a man's face to an arsehole, he just makes browns have sex.
Yeah, I make
It's-
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you watching or what's going on here?
No, I
I'm
wear
not
a
watching. This
blindfold.
might be.
Like, how do you know
Yeah,
if they
okay.
are? They might lie. You have to watch to make sure.
They're making the sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be very convincing. I got to be in there.
It's pretty gay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, well,
I mean, it
good
wasn't my
invention.
idea, but yeah, I just ran with
It
it.
was
you know?
literally
I have
your
good
idea.
advisors.
He
No, it wasn't.
never
It was
Yeah, it
Zenki.
was.
he never
No, it was yours.
Rewind the tape, Sean.
No.
I'm pretty sure that I may have suggested the initial concept, but you ran with it.
I did
That's
run
all I'm
with it.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
He ran
I
with it.
trusted
He made
my
his own
advisors.
He changed it enough that it's actually his original idea and much worse than what I said.
No. Fair use does not apply here. It was all his idea.
When he says his, he means this. He's talking in the third person.
He misspoke. He didn't say his. He said this.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I would have gay sex with all the Browns. There you go.
Yeah, because he's gay.
Hell
That's
yeah,
a good
dude.
game.
Yeah.
Good game.
All right. What else is happening? Huge.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to think of all the things, but like I open up Twitter, I open up Instagram, open up the socials, you know.
Yeah, okay.
And it's just like your country is ending. Okay.
Yeah,
Go close that
I don't
window.
want to.
Try to look at something else.
Yeah, too much doom everywhere you look. You know, I was thinking actually at the start of this show, because you were like, "Oh, what would you do as a dictator?" And immediately I'm like just jump straight to racist things, and I used to make jokes that weren't based on race. Once upon a time,
Oh yeah.
I was good at
They
it.
forced your
Name
hand,
one.
did they?
I can't. Yeah, they made me this racist.
You have no
that's a lie.
agency whatsoever.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just a baby.
I have become radicalized.
He's he's simply a product of his environment.
Mhm.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. They call him tabula rasa. He's the blank
No, they
slate. Oh. You should change your name to that.
All right, it's a bit wordy.
It sounds
Yeah.
like something you'd use as like a dip.
It's delicious, yeah.
It's a bit bland.
I want those
Bit
little, those
plain.
little toasted, like little mini toasts. Those are so good.
Mini toasts, like a crouton.
Yeah, but like they shaped like toast.
Oh, yeah. That
I'm-
should be called a tabula rasa because
Yeah, that's the dip.
It really is
Tabula
just
rasa is the dip.
yeah, but like why? It should be a blank slate. What is more blank slate than a little bread?
It's
a piece of
true.
paper.
Actually, that's a good point.
Thank you.
No, Zenki, it's the little mini toasts, not a piece of paper.
That's a good point, Lakembra.
Yeah. All right.
It just says no. Good point.
I'm very convincing.
Yeah.
I'm a charismatic dictator. You just look into my eyes.
I have no strong feelings on blank slates.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
good.
If you're going to convince me what is or is not a blank slate, so I'm just going to say,
All right.
sure thing.
Do we
All the power to you.
He's a blank
is
slate
Is this a
when it comes to
political
blank
episode?
slates.
Are we going to talk about current events, or are we just going to talk about like, what if you were a dip? Which dip would you be?
Probably
I don't know, man.
like a hummus or like a garlicky sort of thing.
Homos.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I think I would be like, there's a dip that's really nice. I think it's a pumpkin and cashew. It's so good. I could eat that constantly. I don't know what the origins of such a dip are.
Cashews.
Probably, yeah.
Well, who made the dip?
God.
Who invented it?
Mr. Cash.
I mean, if God made a dip and gave it to me, I think that would probably be pretty good.
Could God make a
dip? Yes.
So, could he make a dip so delicious that he would eat it and enjoy it? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can do that. Like,
It wasn't a riddle. It was a genuine question. Can he
it's just
do that?
yeah. Just
I'm
hey,
actually
think about
praying
God
right now.
making a dip in the kitchen.
I'm praying for him to make that. I didn't even want the dip for myself.
Yeah,
I'm just
let us
trying to
join
give him
together in
something nice.
prayer. Dear Lord, please make a nice dip for yourself. You
I feel
deserve
like
it.
Nobody says
Amen.
prayers for God. They're like, hey,
Yeah,
God, I
right.
hope you have a nice day.
Yeah. Spare a thought for the big
They
man.
should do that.
Yeah.
People should start doing that.
I'm going to include God in my prayers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because up until now, I've been praying to fucking whatever.
I hope your dip is delicious and you have those little mini toasts.
Yeah.
Then can I
Dip
have some?
Please
delicious.
enjoy your tabula rasas.
All right. Well, I got nothing today. There's lots happening in the world, but whatever.
Yeah.
That guy got shot in the neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking, It's weird to me because I think about music from like the 1970s, right? And
No, you
it
don't.
sounds really different to music from 20 years ago. So like
Yeah.
that's 40 years ago and 20 years ago. Like Eric Pride's Call on Me, I'm pretty sure that came out in like 2005 era, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like a perfectly modern song.
Yeah, I feel like music completely stagnated in many ways because I think it's probably to do with like maybe it's like the internet. Everyone just has access to this stuff, and
Well, I'd say like we also figured out production. You know, like fucking the Beatles were experimenting with stereo sound. You know, they have songs where the drums are only in the left. You know, that doesn't happen anymore. Thank fuck.
I'm going to do it. Next
All
Hard
right.
Been Working Hard song, all the drums are in the left.
Yeah, please check back to this episode for why.
Yeah, I think production still. I think it was good in the 70s. Like they just had different technology in that. It's now in studios, people are constantly trying to put tech from the 70s into their modern songs.
Yeah, true.
Like if you go into a popular studio, they're like, I'm going to record all of this onto tape and we're going to run all of this through analog gear. And all of this will have distortion and noise and a bunch of shit that actually makes it sound good.
Yeah.
So in some ways, but like that's more about the process. It's less about the actual style.
Yeah.
Whereas I think in the last 20 years, I feel like hip hop in particular has been elevated, which is
not a particularly
for the most
creative
part a garbage genre where they take someone else's music and then they rhyme on top of it.
Yeah.
They sing a limerick.
They say
and
"nigga"
then
6 times at the end of each line. Well, just once.
Yeah.
But then they do that for 6 lines.
I don't want to beep this show, so you know.
Look, I'm just saying the word.
He's saying with an A, and me too. I just said with an A.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about rap lyrics.
We're talking about music.
But, yeah. Like I guess what I mean is, I was like, if you listen to the music, rap music is the same stuff.
Yeah.
Like it may have changed a little bit. If anything, it's become more juvenile. In like you get mumble rap now. You get things of like even more simplistic. It's like a lot of the popular music is like lowest common denominator music. Like we're trying to find. We're not trying to write a good song. We're trying to find the secret to get you the secret to catchiness, so that you listen for 2 minutes and then you listen to the next track for 2 minutes, and then you watch a film clip of black women shaking their assholes around, and then somehow they make billions of dollars.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit
But
here
at the same time,
as a guy who wrote the song "I'm Gay" and criticize anyone's music. I just can't do it.
I will criticize rap music.
Look,
I think it's mostly bullshit.
The reason I brought it up is because like I listened to a lot of classic music, the classics. I listened to like 60s, 70s, 80s music growing up, right? So like in 1995, I could have listened to a song from 1975 and it sounds like an old song. You know, as a kid, you listen to music from back then and it sounds different. But then like as a kid now listening to a song that's 20 years old, it could sound virtually indistinguishable from a song that came out this year.
I think something to do with that as well is that producers are taking old songs and then putting a kick drum on it and calling it a remix.
That's true. But I mean,
and so we're actually getting a lot, rather than making anything new. Again, it's like hip hop again. They're just sampling old stuff, remixing it a little bit, where it's like when you're scrolling Instagram and you hear the Freebird solo and they put like a dance drum beat to it.
Yeah, or I come from the land down under and now there's a drum and bass loop over it.
Yeah, and it's kind of like people are exposed to this old music, but they're basically hearing 90% the original version with 10% new stuff on top.
Yeah.
So if they heard the original version, they'd be like, this sounds exactly like that song I've heard on Instagram 1,000 times, except it doesn't have the drums.
Yeah, it has a whole bunch of other things that make no sense to me. It's musical context, but I hate that because I only know TikTok.
I think the worst thing about music these days is I've listened to songs that were literally 1 minute long, and that was it.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
And not that music needs to have a length, but I like longer songs.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's an aspect of like, well, if you can turn a 4-bar loop, if you can extrapolate that idea into a 3.5 minute song, 5 minute song, heaven forbid, 7 minute song. Like if you can do that, I feel like that, and you can be engaged throughout. That's an achievement.
I mean, hopefully
Whereas
it's not just a 4-bar loop, but yeah.
No, but like, I mean, Beethoven's Fifth, that entire song is based on modulation and extrapolation and inversion and retrograde of one motif. That's it. There's 3 notes. He makes an entire symphony out of.
Yeah, but
so that's
this
the
is
part
Beethoven
of like
we're talking about.
No, but like the same thing applies,
or something,
But the same thing applies where it is skillful to be able to draw out a single idea into a symphony, or on like a lesser plane, we can draw out a riff and make a song out of it that's 3.5 minutes long.
Yeah, in a way that doesn't get tiring.
Yeah, if you can only make a song 1 minute long and then you think, oh, well, that's all I can do. I guess on one hand, are you...
Or I guess how committed to that idea, really?
Yeah, it just feels like either they're absolutely trying to min-max the TikTok algorithm and that's all they care about, and in one ways that's like the death of creativity, or that's all they felt like nothing else needed to be added to that song. And I also feel like maybe it's because do people not have a vision of a greater song? I don't know.
Yeah, there are very few songs that I've written that go for 1 minute, and I'm like, you know what? I can't do anything more with this. Throw my hands up. Send it. Yeah. Doesn't really happen.
That's a demo. Like 1 minute is like, yeah, I need to add a few sections to this.
Yeah, that is half or 1/3 of a song.
Yeah.
Or 1/7.
I think it is probably heavily influenced by TikTok.
Yeah. Algorithmic for sure. But I mean, that's been the case for, since radio was invented. So like, I get it, but also doesn't mean I have to like it.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I guess like radio, they still needed to put like a catchy hook at the start of a song. There was that whole fear of like, if you haven't engaged your listener within the first, 15, 30 seconds, then they're going to go to the next station.
Yeah.
But again, like, it's kind of like, do you want to, I'm never conscious of writing a song necessarily like that. It's like, I just want it to sound good.
Yeah.
I want to like the song.
When I'm writing music, I will have a part of the song that like, I like the most generally. And then I will kind of try to get other parts, like, either side of it and around it, to try to just create context for all of it. And then ideally I will make the whole song have parts that I like the most. But that, that's hard to do. But even so, it's like, it's not so when you start listening, you're immediately like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And I'm so, I can't wait to hear what's next. I mean, that helps for sure. But
I think in many ways I've been like subconsciously influenced to prefer songs of a certain length. Like if a song is 3.5 minutes long, I'm like, yeah, that's a good song length. If a song is 5 minutes long, it's like, yeah, that's good. And I feel like when I compose, it ends up being around those lengths because that's just what I've listened to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since, my entire life.
I think generally it would be 5 and 7 for me, but lately I've been trying to just like trim down the 2-minute intros down to 1 minute.
Not 6, 7?
No, 5 and 7.
I want to know, Vis, I want to go back to the beginning.
Okay.
And I want to know what were you listening to that reminded you of Eric Pryde's Call on Me?
I was listening to something on an AM radio station. And I can't remember what song it was, but I did accurately place it to be 1975. And then I'm like, you know what? That's 40 years ago. And if you were to go back 20 years, like that's where I just started thinking, I'm like, because when I was a kid, in 1995, if I
A
were
young
listening
boy.
to that when I was a young boy,
Do you
my
think that's-
father gave me a little AM radio, and I listened to that, and I could tell I was listening to old music, and yeah, obviously because it's on AM. But I think even if I had a fucking lossless copy of it, it would have sounded different to.
Do
I
you
don't
think
know,
that
the
it could
EDM
be
of
like
2005.
because when you were younger, 20 years was a very long time, but now you've lived more than 20 years, so it doesn't seem as long?
Yeah, I think so. But also, I think technology hit a point where, like, the music, like, so much music from 2000 onwards became electronic, and there's been a lot of developments in that space. But I think the music hasn't really changed all that much.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's the opposite, where you could go from the 60s to the 70s, the 70s to the 80s, the 80s to the 90s, 90s to the 2000s, but probably 2010 to now, I feel like I'm still listening to tracks from the late 2000s. Like, all of those tracks could have been made this year.
Yeah. I mean, like, I can definitely like see how like the genre, the dominating genres have changed like each decade, but I just think I don't know, the production quality kind of hit, like, yeah, just kind of hit a cap.
I think as well, it's probably greater than just music. Decades used to have strong identities in many ways.
Yeah.
Whereas now they don't. They kind of all decades are existing at the same time. You get people who are like, well, I like the fashion of the 70s, so I'm going to dress up like a retard and walk down the street. And, like, I like this from the 50s or the 60s. Like, I know people who are like retarded lefties who they play 50s housewife. They go out and freaking get 20 abortions. It's like it's kind of this weird.
Just pick and choose. We have our human aesthetics at this point. You just grab whatever you like.
Yeah, it's like we can just whatever aesthetic we like from the last 50 years. That's what we can.
Even greater than that, I like to dress up like Tommy Shelby.
Oh yeah,
and go to the pub and like slow walk in, and everyone looks at me like I'm a fucking weirdo.
A weirdo from that reel was so
By
bad.
order of the Peaky Blinders. Hell yeah, dude.
Sacred.
Yeah.
We've been watching that.
Pint. I don't want to.
A pint of what?
A pint of a hot man cum. All right, because I'm gay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. That wouldn't even
That's gonna-
fly in my no homo ethno
Is
state.
Is it like single origin? Is it from the one guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's one guy, poor guy.
Incredibly emaciated looking guy.
A whole pint. Yeah. It's like you look at the bottom of the cup and it's just rotten, and then the top cup of the top of the cup, brand new.
Yeah.
Minutes old, still warm.
He's like the emperor on the golden throne, but he's making cum.
Yeah. You
For
have
me.
no cum here.
I don't want to if I'm listening to you guys talk about how like life, time is slipping by through your fingers or whatever. But I don't want to. I don't want to be contrarian. Zenki will call me contrarian. But I try to be positive. I'm like, you know what? Life is great.
I don't know if Lakembra's cutting off for you, but he keeps.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said there. You said Zenki.
It doesn't matter. You know what? Forget it.
No, I want to know.
No.
know. You is time not slipping by? Are you enjoying and appreciating every
it is
day?
slipping by, but like, I don't even listen to new music. Not really. Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
Like, I like Dua Lipa because I do her. Hell yeah. But like,
Nice.
but I don't know. I just like, I listen to what I like and then, I don't know,
Yeah,
just enjoy
I
it.
don't know.
I'm just trying to chill here.
I put the radio on. Well, I don't put the radio on. I turn the car on and the radio comes on, and it takes 2 minutes for the Bluetooth to connect. So if I'm impatient, I just leave and then I just listen to the radio. And sometimes it's garbage. And I'll usually put on like the classical station or the AM station. And then that
AM
gets me
is
thinking
like,
about things.
That's crazy. He's still listening to
I
AM.
I drive in total silence.
That's
well,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
That's yeah.
I could, but I would just talk to myself. the AM station has
I
like
got
the
so much
oldies.
thinking to do, you know.
He is a big thinker, like the Stoics.
Yeah. Do you think out loud? Do you process your thoughts verbally?
No,
Or do
I
you just-
can think inside my own brain.
Oh, okay. Apparently, thinking out loud helps.
Yeah.
Just in
You
general,
try
it
it.
just
For you.
helps.
Can you do it now?
No.
Huh.
Get a load of these guys.
What does it
trying to
help
make me
with?
think out loud. Yeah, look, it just helps, all right?
Okay.
Yeah,
What
I
are
don't
you
know.
listening to on the AM stations? Who's there?
there's a radio station called 1053 2CA, and it plays all the good time oldies. I heard American Pie on there the other day, and that's a good song. Yeah, it's just like
Did you start
the
singing?
hits. I did.
Yeah, nice. All right, sorry, keep going.
No, I won't actually.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think
Psych.
I've listened to the radio in a while. I think the last thing
Yeah.
I listened to was like, I don't know, Kyle and Jackie O or something. And they were talking
Yeah.
about fucking, I don't know,
Niggas.
being anally gaped on the fucking morning radio or something like that.
Yeah,
Like that's
wouldn't
what they talk
surprise me.
about nowadays.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen to Sydney radio. I think that's where I draw the line.
Yeah. You're going to AM
Yeah.
where it's I don't know, a guy who still thinks the war is on.
Yeah, the Vietnamese soldier or whatever.
He's still in the woods with his ham
Yeah.
radio. I mean, the generations thing, like there is, I think the 2010s is starting to kind of, people are reminiscing about it a lot lately with like the aesthetic and the fashion.
What happened to the 2010s? I feel like we're still in it.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I don't
like
know. I saw
Skrillex?
people reminiscing about Grok raping Will Stancil today, so I think
Wasn't that like a couple of weeks ago?
yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, so people are just craving a more peaceful time, I suppose.
Yeah, it was a better time.
The first AI rape, yeah.
Yeah. But like people are like reminiscing about like, you know, Windows Vista, like Fruitiger Aero,
Yeah.
iPod commercials, fucking recession music, like that sort of shit. Like that's starting to form a very distinct, you know, identity.
Yeah.
And you just
And it
give
was a good time.
Like
I
it feels like
guess-
from
I guess you
2016
could
onwards,
say-
it kind of changed a lot.
Skinny
Yeah.
jeans is probably the 2010s.
It's not my
Yeah.
lover.
Yeah, hipsters.
Yeah. I hate skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I hate them so much.
clap
And I hate Australia
music.
because any sort of
Yeah.
Any trend that catches on in Australia, it just lasts for 10
He's
years too
gonna-
long.
He's going to start
Yeah,
telling
when-
me about how much better China is now. I'm on to you,
Talking about
Zenki.
skinny jeans.
Oh.
What the hell are you talking about? I didn't mention China at all.
I love that
Yeah.
song.
You're like, I hate Australia, and I knew that was it. There was like, you know what country I do love?
China. Zenki, big China fan.
Yeah, he's probably the biggest Chinese guy I know.
Yeah.
that's
Big
true.
China
He's
guy.
like that. He's
That's
like
a
that
good-
basketball
that's
player.
a good point, everyone.
He's like that Wu Ming. Is that his name?
Yeah,
The
no, that's
biggest
him.
Chinese
Wu Ming.
guy I know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him.
See, he's remaining quiet now. He's the classic
He's a-
Chinese
he's a
posture.
stoic.
Hide
Yeah.
your power, bide your time.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I was just trying to.
Chinese
no,
stoicism.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right.
He's an agent of the state.
Well, if it helps,
He's become
Zenki, I
compromised.
love China. Like I love every country.
What about Australia?
He's
you
like,
love
no,
Australia?
only China. I love Australia. Yeah, I do. I
Yeah.
didn't go to the march for Australia though, so I guess I
I
don't
went.
love it that much. Yeah, tell me. I want to
You
know
didn't-
about the march for Australia. Tell me.
I
tell
went
me
by
about that.
myself. So I literally I walked down there and then we marched back up like to Parliament House. But on the way was my car. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna dip out here. You know, nice to see you all. Goodbye.
What made
So-
you leave? Was it just not your scene? Were you like, oh, these guys are cringe? Or were you
No,
like, no, these guys are too based? Or maybe it was a normal response that you haven't told me yet.
It was the fact that I live in Canberra.
Yeah.
And so I get there and everyone is like 60 plus. I'm so tired
Yeah.
of boomers.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, there were. Was it like mostly boomers?
Yeah, it was mostly boomers.
How does that make you
boomers
feel?
and like 40 plus. How does that make me feel? It makes me feel like I'm in the wrong fucking city.
Oh, you reckon
Because
it's a
I'm
city thing?
like, what do you mean?
Like, if you went to like the Sydney March for Australia, would there not have been as many boomers?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
There would have been as many boomers, but there would have also been some people his age.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Maybe some nice Aryan babes.
Yeah, there were none of those in Canberra.
Well, there were some Aryan babes, but they were 65.
Yeah, exactly. They were Aryan babes in 1975. We can sing American Pie together.
Hell yeah.
There was one point where there was an Indian guy, or at least a guy of like brown persuasion. And
was he like, I'm just like you guys?
Kind of. We're all like marching past him. He's holding the Australian flag up and he's chanting. He goes, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi. Why did he do it again? Why did he go Aussie, Aussie, Aussie again?
He doesn't know.
Because he doesn't know. Get out.
Fully
Get out.
assimilated. Yeah.
Yeah.
The holding up the 3 fingers meme. He doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And each finger represents one too many Aussies. Well, I guess it was two too many. Like, the point is, he got it wrong. He got the fucking chant wrong.
Yeah. I saw a video of an Indian guy being like, I'm just like you guys. And then someone came up and pushed him off stage.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I think that was Brisbane, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take note of
where. Some people were booing him. Some people were like, yeah. So I don't know. It's a bit of a mixed reaction.
Well, because I think he was talking like directly after the NSN. So it's like, yeah, maybe when you have like the biggest congregation of like white nationalists, you don't go up and be like, hey, I'm just like you.
Hello, sir. I love Hitler.
Do not forget to redeem.
I love Hitler. Yeah, Hitler would have killed you. Or he may at least made you a slave or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's our slave. Our Uber Eats slave.
I would be fine with that. If it meant I got my food like on time, and not eaten, and also I never had to see them, and they had to live in like a slum, or possibly like a 2-tiered city. Like they live in like the sewers, maybe.
Oh, you live on
like,
the upper plate, and he lives on the lower one.
We live on the plate. They live underneath, and they have to take like I don't know, like some sort of like cable, like a flying fox or something.
No, it's all vacuum
that's terrifying. Vacuum tubes. Okay, but like it gives them some sort of like depressurization sickness that like makes their eyes bulge or something. I don't know. Just some sort of torturous existence.
Okay, all right.
Because then they have an incentive to leave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
And and the price I'll pay for that will be collecting my own fucking food.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Did you see anything else interesting?
You usually get it quicker and it's warmer if you just do it yourself.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's fresher. And it's not
you can eat the
road.
cars. Yeah, you can eat the fries in the car on the way home.
A guy called Legay won't just chuck it into the gutter and tell you he delivered it.
Yeah.
And take a picture of nothing.
Instead, we chuck Legay into the gutter and stamp on his head.
The worst part about picking it up is when you go and you actually see what your favorite pizza place looks like, and there's like brown children running around spitting on the floor, and there's like flies and shit everywhere. You're just like, I did not need to see this.
Yeah.
I was happy knowing. I was happy not knowing what the kitchen of my favorite pizza place looked like.
I mean, they're the next people to go.
Out of the goo. And when you look down, it's just little Indian kids running around.
It hurts to see because you've never used your eyes before.
Put me back in, man. I'm sick of this shit.
He's smelling all the farts. Are you sure that's air you're breathing? It's BO.
Yeah.
You would definitely be Cypher, like
Yeah.
collaborating with the agents if that was the case. If that was the
Put me
reality.
back in.
If
yeah.
I woke up and then it was just Indians, I'd kill myself immediately.
Yeah, could you imagine that? It's like, welcome to the real world. It's like, okay, he's like a
Everyone
lesbian and like some blacks and
Ranjit.
browns and like a whole bunch of cave people.
Yeah. That scene in the cave where Morpheus makes his speech, he's just making his speech to like New Delhi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, imagine the smell.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That'd be a pretty good movie.
the Bollywood Matrix.
So nothing else interesting happened when you went to the march? You just saw a lot
No,
of
because
and
I mean, I walked down there, right, and you could see all the
Peacefully.
Australian flags. Big. Did I say fags or flags?
flags.
Okay, good. See all the Australian
I
flags.
misspoke. I was meant to say fags.
Yeah.
Well, see, because there was also a group of fags. Because like as I'm walking down there, you can hear like a megaphone. I'm like, okay, so clearly they're having like a big chant, big rally or something, and the march starts to move on, but there's still like megaphone usage going on. I'm like, hang on, it's different. Everyone's moving away, but
They're
the
not
megaphone's
following
still
protocol.
going. Yeah, what's going on? It's because it was the counter protesters that had the
yeah.
megaphone, and so
Did you
there's
run
just like
into
a big
counter-protesters?
bunch of Australian fags being homos nearby.
That's the
No,
name of
in
their
Melbourne
club.
they were on the other side.
In Melbourne, there were so many more counter protesters that I did not even want to go out.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't want.
That's how they
They're
get
like
you.
they're instigating fights.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nah, just see you later.
They
next
won.
time. If I lived in any other city, I would have considered it, but
Melbourne's
not
too
Melbourne.
captured.
Melbourne is lost.
Yeah.
I was at work, but I totally would have gone if I wasn't at work. Yeah.
Look, I probably
my
would have
excuse.
stayed if I went with someone.
I wish I'd gone with you. We
Hell
could
yeah.
Scout for Aryan babes.
Yeah, and be like, hey, how does Cracker Barrel sound on Sunday?
It sounds like an old magazine, Aryan Babes. I got a subscription to it.
Yeah, it probably was. Maybe in like Hitler's Germany.
Oh, yeah.
Probably defeats the whole point.
If porno mags still existed, do you
Yeah.
reckon they would have like diversity quotas? Like you'd turn the page, there'd be some ugly black bitch on the next page. You have to like skip through it.
Yeah.
Like in Hitler's Germany.
Would there be a black woman
just-
in Aryan Babes?
No, just
Yes.
porno mags in general, if
Uh-huh.
they still existed.
Oh, okay.
Would they have diversity quotas?
I think porno mags
Probably.
still do exist.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I can't
wouldn't
remember
know.
the last time I ever saw one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do. I think you can go to a petrol station and get one.
Remember Zoo magazine?
Yeah, I do. I never bought one, but my brother did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There was there was Zoo, there was FHM, and there was Ralph.
Ralph magazine. Yeah.
I think Zoo was like pretty softcore, right?
Yeah.
I think it was like
there was boobies in it.
yeah, but it
Well,
wasn't like a porno mag. I don't know. I feel like it was just like a dude mag.
I didn't think Zoo, FHM, or Ralph had any titties. I thought it was
Oh.
just
I must be thinking of
Underwear.
a different magazine.
No,
Aryan Babes. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there were titties in Zoo.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's consult.
I never had one.
Let's consult someone.
Yeah.
Anyone out there. If you have a copy
Harry
of Zoo,
Zoo?
yeah, Harry Zoo. Well, they call him that. Yeah. All right. Well, that's a pretty
Maybe.
good story about the March for Australia. Do you think it
Is
achieved? Do you think it achieved anything like at all? Like maybe did it move the needle somewhat? Did it raise awareness? What do you reckon?
The needle might
I
have
would
moved.
say so. Yeah.
I think, if anything, people that didn't want to go to the march, but probably had a similar sentiment, saw that there was a bunch of people that actually went to the march. So the march could have been like 20% of the actual people who felt that way,
Yeah.
or even 10%.
And if you were sympathetic to the march and you see how many people are like there, it's kind of like it's somewhat galvanizing, I suppose, because you could be like, look, it's not just me.
I think the other thing is like every politician's response to the march, which was like a march for Australia, like for the good of Australia. Every single one of them was like, "Oh, it's racist bullshit." You know, like
Yeah.
they couldn't even entertain the idea that there was any sort of positive sentiment to it.
Yeah, of course.
So I think that may have like affected, or like gave some perspective to some people who were like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, but if you didn't get out that day and you only get the news from news.com.
There was no march, basically.
There was no march. There was only there was a far right wing extremist rally. There was violence.
And there was a pro-Palestine march.
Yeah. There was violence at the Aboriginal tent, fucking whatever.
Yeah,
because
there was a pro-Palestine march that had over 150,000 people, and then there was a racist march that maybe only not even 1,000 people showed up.
There wasn't even a march.
Don't look at any photos though.
Yeah, it wasn't even reported on. Like the next day on news.com, like the article was like, a bunch of racists got into a fight with valiant Antifa people at the
Brave
tent embassy.
Mujahideen lesbians.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the top article. It was the only thing mentioning the rallies. It's like, okay, this shit is fucked.
Yeah, I think the fact that Thomas Sowell showed up really, I don't think he should have been there.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't at Canberra, so.
Yeah, but the fact that he was at Melbourne, that's the only thing they ever talked about was this freaking neo-Nazi rocks up, and then it's like, oh, well, I guess the whole march they were all neo-Nazis.
Yeah. Wow, you're telling me there's 100,000 neo-Nazis in Melbourne?
No, there was only 10,000, Vis. It was actually a really small march.
I can't believe there's only 1,000.
No one there. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, I can't believe 10 people showed up. Good march.
Apparently the NSN after that march, though, they had thousands of people wanting to sign up. So it was good for them.
Rises.
Yeah. I don't agree entirely with that guy, but I kind of feel like he is necessary for, pushing
I literally don't care. Fuck it. Make something happen. I'm so tired of the current system.
Yeah. I love everyone, so I completely disagree. And I actually agree
including
with the
Thomas Sowell.
Yeah, I love him the most of all, actually.
Yeah, based. Heil.
I was just saying Heil Australia. That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, it's great. I love that. Is that legal? Because it's just a German word.
Yeah.
Right? You can't
say
Heil
Heil or Hail.
Oh. It really could be anything. I'm sure a competent lawyer could argue he's saying hail.
He's fucked because he won't get a Jewish lawyer, so it's over.
Yeah. I mean, he's fucked because he will have the ire of the Jewish state.
All right.
I think he lives near me. I've heard interviews of him talking about like not even being able to afford a patch of dirt where I live, and I'm thinking maybe he probably rents a house near where I live.
Hell yeah.
You should go say hello.
So once he gets out of prison, I'm on the lookout for some bald bastard.
Yeah, hell yeah. Get him on the show.
Oh man, my life would be over.
Nah, it'd be so funny.
Would it?
My life would actually be over.
I mean, no one listens to this show, so not really.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but like everyone would start to listen to the show, and they would be after us for sure.
Yeah,
they would be like,
wow, they're so funny. Those guys who just spent the entire show laughing and cracking jokes. They're evil Nazis.
Yeah. My name is Lakembra, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, same actually. The three Lakembras.
Mine's Zenki. I'm Zenki.
I
it's okay,
never heard of
because I'll still maintain.
It doesn't exist.
I'll maintain that I love everyone, so you're safe.
Yeah, true.
Good.
What about me?
And I will maintain that I love my 50-meter tall bug man who is immortal.
Yeah, and I will maintain that I love my whites only ethno state.
Yeah, you're totally safe.
Yeah, when we win, I will be.
What could go wrong? Yeah.
I mean, it might have raised awareness, but like, I feel like marches generally don't accomplish anything at all. Like you had 100 billion people march for Palestine across the Harbour Bridge, and nothing happens.
Yeah,
because
it didn't happen in Palestine. Because it happened in Australia.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a march in Australia supposed to accomplish?
Yeah,
A march
Netanyahu saw it. He's
for
like,
Australia
fuck,
in Australia is probably
Yeah.
more effective than a march for Palestine in Australia.
fuck, they're on the bridge.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah, for
we're
sure.
fucked.
We're fucked. What are we gonna do? We
Call
can't
off the
cross the
planes.
bridge today.
Yeah, Lakembra's thinking, I need to drive over that bridge to get home from work.
Yeah.
I used to. I don't anymore.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I used to
You
drive
could
across
drive a
that
truck
bridge.
over that bridge.
All the time. It's a nice bridge. I love looking out at the sea.
It's a nice bridge, sir.
It's a good bridge.
I've driven on it.
Hell yeah, Bridge Brothers.
I think I've been on it once, maybe. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Let's make a club.
Bridge Brothers.
Harbour Bridge fans.
All right.
Oh yeah.
What other bridges
Start a
have you
Facebook
driven
page.
on? Has anyone
What are
gone
the
to Bateman's
bridges?
Bay?
The Anzac Bridge.
Which bridge is that?
That's
Might
the
have to
one
Google that bridge.
that goes into the city. It goes towards Darling Harbour.
You know, I've probably I've driven on that bridge.
Yeah, Sydney Law.
Yeah.
It's a Sydney podcast now.
Yeah. Hell
Good.
yeah. Bridge Brothers.
Top 5.
Get me the hell out of this city.
Top 5 races that live in Sydney. Me, I
yeah.
love the Chinese. Am I right, Zenki?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hail.
Hell
Gee.
yeah. Yeah. Hail China.
They're coming. Don't worry. They'll save you. They would never
I think
put up with a
Indians.
march like that.
I think the Indian
Yeah.
population is eclipsing the Chinese population in Australia.
Yeah.
Good. We can pit them against each other.
Well, it's a good thing that I love everyone, so I don't even care.
That's true.
He's
would
unaffected.
never-
Bury my head in the sand. I love pretending like everything's okay.
Yeah. Like the guy who, like the political compass and then the guy grilling. But
Except I
this
don't even
one's
have a
under the
grill.
compass because he has his head in the sand.
Yeah. You have to flip the compass over to see him.
Yeah. Yeah. Not ascended.
Hell yeah. I just want to read my books. Leave me alone.
He just wants to read books. What are you reading this?
Wow.
Episode.
Wow. Funny you should ask, Vis. Thanks for bringing
it?
it up.
Is that funny?
I laughed.
I'm shitting myself laughing.
It's a big problem. He does that a lot. He's shitting
Yeah.
himself.
Sitting immediately above Lakembra.
He's shit.
He's just trying to grill.
He just wants to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing Mafia 3.
Yeah. I'm reading Foucault's Pendulum by Umberto Eco.
How does that go?
Umberto Eco.
Tick.
Echo.
Talk.
Yeah.
Tick. Talk.
Yeah, for about 600 pages. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the pendulum is what makes the noise.
I'm only halfway through, so I'll let you know what I thought of it later.
It's almost up to talk.
Yeah.
What was it? Wait. What was the name of the book?
Foucault's Pendulum.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a pendulum that's not attached to a clock.
No,
Yeah,
but it's way
not.
funnier
Foucault's
for me.
Pendulum famously does not tick or talk. It's suspended from the ceiling and spins around.
Yeah,
It
it's a
moves
different
around.
kind of pendulum, but
the
it's still
rotation of
funny
the
to me.
Earth.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, TikTok's funnier.
thank you.
It says tick, and then I flip the page over and it says talk. I'm like, oh, whoa.
Crazy. What a
And then
development.
it ends at the very last page. It says tick, ... This is a fucking
Yeah.
cliffhanger.
to be
God damn.
continued.
It's
The
like
end?
it's like a
Question
flip
mark?
book. You grab the corner and you flip through the pages.
Yeah. Umberto
And
Eco
it's like
should have
an animation of a pendulum moving back and forth.
Yeah, like a flip book.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Yeah, anyway, that was book club.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Love books. Read them all the time.
How many?
I started
Oh.
Pikmin 4, speaking of
whoa.
things that
Whoa.
we're doing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How's that
I
going?
played like it's fine so far. I only just made it out of the tutorial. They've really made the game like for kids, which is kind of pissing me off. But I will get through it. But I'm just kind of sick of like the first hour of the game was like you would move 2 meters and then like a little dialogue option would pop up and be like, oh, make sure you do this. It's like, oh, what do you think about that? And it's like, just shut up. I know how to play Pikmin. Like, they need to skip all of this crap button.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it seems okay. It definitely lacks the charm of the first few. Like, I think 3 is probably my favorite at this point, but I've only really played an hour and a bit.
I got to imagine a Pikmin game without charm is pretty dire.
It's like, it has its charm, but it feels like, oh, we're doing this again, kind of thing. Like, if you had never played Pikmin, it kind of feels like that's who this is for, not people that enjoy Pikmin.
I would say it probably is who it's for.
Yeah,
that's what the
which
number
is sad,
is for.
I'm sure that once I play it and finish it, my opinion may have changed. Like, there might be a medium, the balance that they're trying to strike, but at the moment, it feels like the tutorial was so annoying that I just stopped playing when it was done.
Yeah,
because I was kind of sick of Pikmin by then.
I know,
but also you're not playing as a character. Like, you make your own character, which I feel like is also
it's
lacking the charm.
Yeah, it's got to be Olimar.
You're not. Yeah, I mean, Olimar, you couldn't play with him as 3, but he was still involved.
Okay.
But the 3 characters you could play as were great.
Right.
Whereas in this one, the first 2 characters you run into, they're so extremely annoying and they never shut up that it's very frustrating. So it's kind of disappointing in some ways, but I'm going to power through it. I feel like it has the potential to become better. But yeah, Pikmin 4, amazing. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. 4 Pikmins out of 10.
Yeah.
That's a good thing on that system.
Yeah, because they're Pikmins. So they're worth like 1.5 stars or something.
If you leave them in the ground, they'll get flowers and they'll be worth more points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're playing it finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only came out in 2023.
That's okay. That's all right. You don't have to play every game straight away. No time limit.
I don't play any game straight away. I have a problem.
Yeah, I have the opposite problem. I buy games that I shouldn't for full price, and then I don't play them.
Oh, yeah.
Most recently, Dune Awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game looked like shit. You kept dropping hints like, hey, let's all play this game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah. It's just a survival game.
Yeah, that's half the reason. It's like, I bought Grounded. Let's play that together.
Yeah.
And you're off playing Dune. Like sand grounded.
Sanded.
Yeah. I think that's the thing that really put me off is like, I hate just looking at sand. It's like the most boring biome.
Yeah. And it's a sand planet. It's just the whole planet is sand forever.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I don't want to play Virtual Arab, the game.
True. I watched the movie though.
Yeah. When I bought the game, I was really into it. Me?
Did you finish the book, Viz? The first time?
I did, but I was kind of like, I was at the gym while I was listening to it, so I kind of was tuning in and out.
You were tuning in and out?
I was tuning in and out, and then it was like,
I'm tuning.
You know, I listened to like 3 words, and then the last, and then it was like, this audiobook was recorded in front of a live studio audience. I'm like, oh.
That was weird that they did that.
That audiobook is horrible as well.
It's
like the voices are so inconsistent.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone has actually just redone it. Are you allowed to just record yourself reading a book?
No.
Not if you don't have the rights to it, no.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do that and put it on YouTube.
People do.
You could do it, but
they do.
You probably couldn't profit off it at all.
That's
generally
fine.
People who make their own audiobooks are not good at it.
Yeah,
they're not good voice actors, so they just don't know how
What about Super Bunny Hop?
Dark Forest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Was he doing like a public domain book though, right?
Yeah, he was doing like the Iliad or something, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it was public domain, it's
You think Homer's going to sue him?
From The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Dough!
Thank you for the dough. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Hey, no, he's here in the audience. Yeah, he's in the studio audience.
Homer Simpson, what are you doing here? Did you know filler content was recorded in front of a live studio audience?
They're all completely
Homer
silent.
Simpson and Peter Griffin.
You've never heard them before because they're just completely they hate the show.
We fucking
They don't
bomb every
episode. We're on stage laughing our freaking tits off,
Yeah.
and they're unimpressed.
Yeah.
They cross their arms, they're shaking their heads.
We gotta add a laugh track to this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, the button to make the sign flash.
Yeah.
Clap now.
Yeah,
It's why.
yeah.
It's because the sign is broken. That's why they're not laughing.
That's it. And apparently everyone watching is a fucking retard. Doesn't know when something is funny or when
That's
when
right.
to laugh.
Harry Zoe.
Harry Zoe's also here in the audience.
Yeah, 688 attack sub. And others. Humpty Mitu.
And others, yeah.
Yeah, and the rest. We've
Right.
got a
Others.
woman in our Discord. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
And now the Discord
that's
has
the
gone to
funniest
shit.
thing. It's so funny. Like the woman comes in, and then immediately everyone is just like chatting to the woman. I'm like,
No, it's good. I
Oh.
like the Discord is active now.
Yeah.
because the woman.
She's listening to this right now.
Yeah.
She probably will.
Probably is, yeah.
Yeah. If you're listening to this right now and you're a woman, kill yourself.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I would never be
Very
a woman.
good.
I mean, I love everyone.
Especially the Chinese, right?
No.
What about Chinese woman?
Look. Can we just do the official ranking right now?
Oh,
Sure.
The Chinese, they're not even in the top 10 of Asians.
oh damn.
All right. Well, let's do the
All right,
official
because-
Chinese
no,
Asian
shut up.
rankings.
Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up.
Oh, okay.
They keep talking about this because not in the show. This was not even recorded, but I think they think it was. I was saying how
He's
I would
talking to
prefer
the
the
audience
Chinese
listening.
to take. Yeah, I'm talking
To
to
the
the
live
people listening to
studio
this show. Yeah, to the live studio audience.
Standing up, filibustering to the studio audience.
Australia has two potential futures. One is the Chinese future, and one is the Islam
He's
future.
filibustering.
And I just say consistently, I would rather the Chinese future. That is why they keep saying this. So now you get it.
Yes. Zenki,
Yeah, I love the Chinese.
Zenki
Yeah.
often says, like, if I had to pick, I would pick the Chinese. But it's just like he keeps saying it. And I feel like he's trying to convince us. Like,
You keep cutting out again, Lakembra.
it's Discord. It should be fun on my end. But
Yeah.
Is
like,
your gate? Yeah, but we don't know what you're saying. We can't respond.
that's
I
right. I'm
can-
talking to the
I-
audience.
Yeah, he's
okay.
filibustering.
It's my turn.
Filibustering.
I've got my own. I brought my own soapbox from home.
I was bringing them up to speed.
I'm just saying it's just funny how often you mention it. I feel like you're trying to convince me of something. Like, aren't the Chinese, they're the lesser of two evils, guys. But like when you say it that much, I feel like you're trying to tell us they're not evil at all, actually.
I say it every day. I wake up in the morning, I send Lakembra a text, I tell him about the Chinese.
Look,
Yeah.
the way I see it, and I'm just talking about like population. I'm not talking about like China versus Islam country
Well,
future.
If it comes to population, it's the Islamic future. The end.
Look, we've had like it feels like a majority Chinese population in most cities, especially in like the CBDs. And like as bad as it gets, it's just I can't see any Australians. But Indians are not just in the CBD; they are everywhere.
They are Australian, Vis.
No, they're not. I don't like that. Like even in the suburbs, I see just packs of jeets just standing around, loitering, the national sport of India.
yeah. One
milling
thing
about.
Milling about.
One thing about Indians is that like one of their favorite pastimes is 10 guys just loitering together.
Yeah, I like.
because they're all waiting for their Uber Eats order. They're going to pick up the next order, and they all just hang out together. And I feel like
Talk on their Bluetooth together.
Sounds fun.
a town could be 20% Chinese, and you wouldn't notice it.
You wouldn't
And a
notice.
good example is Box Hill
I'd
in
notice.
Melbourne is mostly Chinese. And you walk down the street and you say, I notice that there's a lot of Chinese, but like, I don't really care. As soon as there's like, let any amount of Indians, you're like, I'm sick
You
of these
see
freaking
them
pricks.
because you see them
you
fucking
just said that you
everywhere
wouldn't
all the
notice
time.
it. And then the next sentence, you're like, I notice it.
Yeah, you notice
you
the
wouldn't notice
Indians.
how bad it is.
Oh, okay.
you wouldn't feel uncomfortable. But as soon as Indians show up, you feel uncomfortable.
He's doing it
'cause
again.
you
He's like,
see
I'd
them
feel comfortable
milling
around the
about.
Chinese.
That's true.
Yeah,
There's
because
nothing
they
wrong with it.
recognize
I
they're
think-
in our country.
I love the Chinese, so I'm not against it, Zenki. Don't worry. You don't have to convince me. It's Viss you have to convince.
No, Viss has been convinced
That's true.
I'm pretty
for many years of
convinced.
his life.
yeah, that's true.
He was,
took the rice
convinced.
pill. Yeah.
He took the rice pill and he swallowed it many times.
That's true.
It sounds kind of gay, honestly.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Hang on a second.
I can't explain what it means, Viss. You did it.
Yeah. Hey, I love everyone. I've always said that. So, whatever, man.
Plausible
Live and let live.
deniability.
One love.
Hell yeah. Were you at the anti-Palestine march or whatever it was?
That was at the March for Everyone.
It's just you marching on behalf of everyone.
Everyone hates me. Like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, because you're one guy walking by yourself down like the most used bridge in Sydney with a big
I'm
flag
like
that says "I
the-
love you."
There's a guy in Sydney who's kind of like locally famous. He's an old Asian guy who holds up a sign that's like, he's kind
Is
of
he
like
Chinese?
he's a Chinese guy.
What's his sign say?
He's got a different sign all the time, but it's like
Can't read it. It's written in
free
Chinese.
hugs. It's like I love everyone, like that sort of like peace and love sort of thing. And he gives people hugs
Okay.
and shit. And he stands like on the corner of the street, and people honk at him and be like, "Yeah, we love you, Chinese guy." I'm him. That's me.
Wow, mask off, huh?
He's a Chinese guy.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
he must really love China.
Yeah, so that's why he keeps trying to deflect onto you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I
actually
slipped
a
up by
Chinese
just
man.
accidentally revealing my whole plan for no reason.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a Chinese dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Now,
I
aren't
wish.
we all
I
on
wish.
the inside?
No, I don't wish I was Chinese.
No.
That'd be shit. I like who I
Yeah,
am.
Get a little dick.
I'm comfortable.
Same.
Yeah, that part of me is Chinese.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I have the penis of a Chinaman. I have the
Tiny yellow dick.
I have
The muscle strength
something-
of a Pakistani.
I have the grip strength of a regular human being. Not a little like ape man. I'm not a pygmy ape man from India. I was trying to do a thing of like I'm a little bit of all races, but I couldn't think of anything. So whatever.
Yeah, it's the brain of a black man.
No, I have the brain of a Jew. Is that good? I don't know. What's
No,
a good
well,
Jewish
that's-
trait?
I think on average is very bad,
They're
right?
in-
Yeah, I
Industrious
don't think
people.
it's great. Industrious.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Captains of industry.
Subversive.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
I mean, if you say you have the brain of a Jew, I immediately distrust you.
Well, I've got something that's Jewish, possibly. I'm not sure what.
Jewish
The
foreskin.
foreskin of a Jew.
No, it's all there. Would you like to see? Would
No,
you like
no,
me to prove it?
but you have the foreskin.
Yeah.
You have what the Jew
Oh,
like. You know,
I took it from them.
if the
or-
Jews had it, yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
Your foreskin represents the foreskin of every Jew out there who's missing theirs.
Yeah, I'm like Jet Li, but for foreskins. I'm like the one.
He has an extremely powerful foreskin.
Yeah, it can stretch like Mr.
What kind of-
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was going to say, what kind of abilities? What other abilities would you
It's
have
like
if you had the
Pompoko.
most powerful
I
foreskin?
stretch it out like a parachute.
Oh yeah, good.
What
a good
about
movie.
Highlander,
Could you-
but for foreskins? You go around cutting off other people's foreskins so yours gets stronger.
Is that how I haven't
That's
seen
basically the
Highlander.
one.
Yeah,
I
okay.
haven't seen. I've
Yeah,
seen.
I think the one is basically Highlander.
That's
Right,
the
okay.
better Highlander. Is the one.
yeah, exactly. It has Jet Li.
Right.
There can only be
But-
one.
but Highlander is
Highlander
white.
movie. And it's the one.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like the one and Highlander have to kill each other,
Yeah.
and then we will know.
Yeah. At the end of that movie, Jet Li fights a bunch of Jet Lis on a pyramid. Pretty cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
I like Romeo Must Die as well. That was a sick movie. It had like the X-ray.
I haven't
I don't think I've ever
scenes.
seen that one.
Like when he like kicks someone in the ribs, it like has an X-ray of their ribs breaking, like Mortal Kombat.
Like
It's
Mortal
cool.
Kombat,
Yeah. That was sick.
That's cool.
He does a cool
Yeah.
like kind of like flip kick sort of thing where he like spins around, like he rotates and like kicks a guy and then rotates the other way and kicks another guy in the other direction. You had to be there.
Does he rotate in his mind's eye?
Yeah, I'm rotating Jet Li in my mind right now.
Hell yeah.
I'm rotating the word nigger in mine.
Yeah, that was that drill tweet, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
I don't know. It was a drill. Someone made a tweet like I'm rotating the N word in my mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
He's drill. That's him.
I'm literally drill.
Yeah.
I'm not.
He makes holes in things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I had to pick, I would pick Chinese future. It's just like regular future, but with more LED lights.
True.
Well, I was going to say Australia at this point is basically where I feel like we're one step away from social credit system.
Why? Because they're trying to do like a whole you can't like no Muslim, no anti-Muslim rhetoric, no Islamophobia, trying to like put that into law. Why?
Well, that's the thing about
is there no anti-Chinese? They've been peoples here for way fucking longer. I feel like
it's because the Chinese they don't stir shit up like freaking inbred Muslim retards.
Yeah,
you know?
they don't try to culturally dominate a country.
I think the biggest evidence that Australia is not a multicultural country is the fact that we've got all these cultures here now, and then we need all these laws, you know, trying to stop us from criticizing them.
Yeah. So
if it was multiculturalism, we wouldn't need to have Islamophobia laws where we're not allowed to speak bad about Muslims.
Yeah. So we need a violent uprising and to kick out all. You know what? I've said it.
No. Don't worry about that. I would never do anything.
Yeah. I would also never do anything.
Yeah, I would never do anything.
I love everyone, and I'd never do anything.
I would never do
That's
anything.
Right. Anything. Not even that thing that Vis was talking about.
Yeah, I would never
Especially
do
not
anything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This could be the last episode of Filler Content.
Yeah, thank you for joining us on this
Well,
50
I think
month long.
I think after December it's going to be interesting because I might not even be able to log in to the internet anymore.
Yeah, that's a good
Why
point.
is that? Did you pay your bill?
Because they're gonna because after December I won't be able to use social media unless I give the Australian government my ID.
Mm.
Well, unless I tell the government which Twitter account specifically is mine, you know, I won't be able to use even Google.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will trust in my fellow countrymen to find a way around that.
Yeah, I really hope that it happens and then people get outraged. But I really feel like Australia is the kind of place where people will just give in and do it.
Look, they tried to like silence social media in Nepal, and Nepal burned down their parliament.
Yeah, but I think Australia is the kind of place where people will just give in and do it.
Yeah, because the seat of power is full of boomers. Boomers aren't storming the capital.
The amount of people that like attend pro-Palestine rallies, they would see this opportunity to give the government their ID probably as like a good thing.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Like they're
oh God. All right.
What's the link between those people? Like, why like pro-Palestine people would do that?
Well, like
because they're big faggots.
It would be against what the racists want.
Yeah.
They would do it in the same way that you get people that are still getting vaxxed because people who don't like the vax, like they're doing it because it's like, oh, well, the people that don't get vaxxed, they're a bunch of racists. They're a bunch of this. They're a bunch of that.
I feel like
so it's like that, just that contrarian bull.
They're like the masker people are like, they're the guys still living in the jungle thinking that World War II is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was going to say the best possible outcome is that all the Palestine people would actually collectively join up with the anti-ID people because apparently Israel are going to be the people to handle the ID. And I think that there are so many people that hate Israel at this point that I don't think that it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Maybe it's the one thing we can agree on, and I really hope that that's the case.
Yeah, I mean that's the other
Everyone-
thing.
Everyone goes to the same protest saying, I don't want a digital ID.
And you can have like a sect of maskers and a sect of anti-Palestinians, or I mean pro-Palestinians.
They're the same people, aren't they?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You can just apply for any number of badges, and everyone can get like whatever badge you want. You can get a Palestinian flag or a gay flag or a trans flag or a swastika, But we're all here opposing Israel.
The digital ID, Vis.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. The digital ID.
Yeah, that's what he meant, ACO. I love everyone. I would never do anything.
I would never do anything. Yeah, I would never do anything.
Yeah.
Let's end this episode.
All right.
What's the final word, Vis?
Why don't you have it this time, Zenki?
Okay.
think
The
I've
final word
said enough.
is China.